Hello everyone. So we have started the series in which we will be solving this Fraz DSA sheet, total of 279 questions in 50 days. So yeah, that's it. Today we are starting this. This is the first day one of solving the whole Fraz DSA sheet in learning mastering DSA in 50 days. Um, yeah, let's let's just start. We can discuss other things later. First question is two sum. It's a lead code question. I have solved it before, but many days before. I solved it on 24th of November. Actually, I solved it on September 29th, but it came in some. Uh, we have this right. This is my lot lead code profile. Mm-mm. We have this study plan. In this, in interview 75, in lead code 75 questions, there was that question. So I had to solve it again on that day. So yeah, we'll start by solving this to some problem. Just let me check if my stream is working fine or not. Facing little problem with my internet. It looks good. I opened the wrong page. Just a second. So, given an array of integers and an integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to target. Okay, we have an array, like we need to find the and exactly one solution. We need to find the two numbers which will have the target as the output. So firstly, let's just take the first example, 2, 7, 11 and 15. And our target value is 9. Excuse my handwriting. Okay, so nums would be this, and then we need to find, so right now we can see this will be the output 2 comma 7, and here you may assume, and you may not use the same element else, you can return the answer in any order. You can return the answer, but we need to return the indices. So 7 and 11 are at different positions. The output would be these two, that is 0 comma 1. That would be the answer. So what our brute force approach could be, we can do one thing, we can run two loops. First loop will take this, and next loop will iterate through the whole loop again, and we don't have to use the same value. So in that, we can use, in the second loop we can use the condition if value is not equals to I, nums of I is not equals to nums of j. Alright, in the second loop, and then we can add all of those, and we can go through with all of that, and whenever we receive the correct sum that would be equal to target, at that time we can return I comma j. So that would be best. Okay, that is the brute force approach, and in this the time complexity would be O of n square. Let's just try to code this. So for this, first we need to have a length object in which we will have length of nums, and yeah, that's all we need. 0 comma n, and for j in range 0 comma n. Alright, if nums of j is equals to nums of I, then continue, else what we need to do otherwise, else we need to check nums else if nums at I plus nums at j is equals to target, then return I comma j. Yeah, that's it. Simply try to run it. Okay, for the first case we got the correct output, and for the second case, just a second guys. ठीक है, नहीं भूलूंगा. म्यूट कैसे करते हैं यार भाई, मेरे को ये नहीं पता. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. आई एम सॉरी, 1 सेकेंड. Yeah. In first case and second case we got the output, but we didn't got it in second case, so let's see why. We got null. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2. Okay. Instead of nums we can do I, so it will check the index. Sorry, now it should work fine, but it will work fine for all the scenarios, but we need to check that constraints for nums dot length, total length is 10 to the power 4, so our time complexity would be O of n square means 10 to the power 4 a whole square, that would be 10 to the power 8. So yeah, but time allowed in lead code allowed in lead code So yeah, this will be accepted, but like let's see, it will be in the, it's a brute force approach. It's way of n square, simple. See, it is accepted, but see, the runtime is 3859 ms. That's not very good. Actually, it's very bad. So, what we need to do is we'll try to optimize it. I know approach for this particular question, but not for all of them. So, yeah, let me just um, I have studied hash map and sets a bit. Not I'm not I don't have mastery on them. So, but in this question, we need to use hash map to like get the better output. Let me explain you. What we will do is we had 2 7 11 comma 15, and we will create a hash map. We will run a single loop from here to here, and we will check for each scenario. We will check if sorry, somehow, if each value, if each value we subtract from target and store it here, and at the start of every loop we will check if um, if the target minus this particular value is there in the loop or not. So if it is there, then we will return that particular I and that particular value. So here it will be 2 first. I'm sorry, I added 7 by mistake. So here we will add 2, and once we reach here, we'll check if 9 minus 7, that would be 2. If it is there in hash map, then return the particular index and the index at which the value was stored. So yeah, let's go ahead with the solution. In that also we need n is equals to len of nums, and we need a hash map period is not required there, for I in range 0 comma n, and remaining is equals to target minus nums at I. If remaining in hash map then return I comma hash map of remaining, and simple. Just a second. Okay, it's working fine. Sorry. Hash map of yeah, I think it will work fine. Firstly, we need to return it as a list. Again, I did the mistake. There is one extra parenthesis. Okay, yeah, let's submit it. This is the optimized solution for this particular question. Yeah, let's mark it as done. Best time to buy and sell stock. Actually, I can see it's based on dynamic programming. I'll not attempt this question right now. I'll study dynamic programming in some time and then I'll make sure to attempt it later. Okay. So for now, we'll attempt the next question. Okay. You will document these things as well. Okay, I have not complete. Okay, I have done this one as well, but let's not try to check the solution for this question. We'll go ahead. You are given a large integer represented as an integer array digits. Okay, in where each digit I is the ith digit of the integer. The digits are ordered from the most significant to the least significant from left to the right order. From left to right order, from most to least significant. The larger integer does not contain any leading zeros and return the result array of digits. Okay, so it looks pretty simple. Um, we have an array of integers 1 comma 2 comma 3 and another one is 4 3 to 1. We'll take these two examples. 4 comma 3 comma 2 comma 1. Alright, and zoom in a bit. Yeah, so for this one output would be 1 comma 2 comma 4. and for this one 4, 3, 2 and 2. Output would be like this, but I suppose, yeah, edge case is this. Let's take that as well. 9 and output would be 1, 0. So what's happening is we have to consider this as 123 plus 1 is equals to 124. Split it into array and we'll handle edge case later. Simply code this thing first. We have digits as in an array. Stream is working fine or not. The first stream, so I'm checking again and again. It's going good. So just simply let's simply change this let's see what we are getting. I'm not sure. I think this is the method. And our output would be integer of s plus 1 and whole thing converted to list, right? Actually, it's not required. जीरो कॉमा ऐसे नहीं करना हमको, n-1 से -1 तक एंड नेगेटिवली करना है, एंड दैट टू digits at I plus equals to 1. And return ओके एक हमारे पास कंस्ट्रेंट है, डिजिट्स की वैल्यू 9 से कम होगी, 0 से 9 रहेगी, एंड डिजिट्स की लेंथ 100 से कम रहेगी। अब चलो एज केस को देखते हैं। अगर ये हमें तब करना है जब डिजिट्स का I is less than 10, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ लास्ट डिजिट को कर रहे हैं, राइट? फोर थ्री टू नाइन 4330। अगर वो 10 से छोटा है तो रिटर्न कर दो डिजिट्स, और अगर नहीं है अगर नहीं है, मान लो 4329 होता है, ठीक है, तो 4329 अगर 10 से छोटा नहीं है, 10 है, तो 4330 हमें आउटपुट देना है एक्चुअली में, बट अच्छा 4999 हुआ तो 5000 हमें आउटपुट देना है, राइट? तो अगर 9 में हुआ तो उसको ज़ीरो कर देंगे, उसको ज़ीरो कर देंगे, फिर उसको ज़ीरो कर देंगे। हम डिजिट्स एट I इज इक्वल्स टू 0 कर देंगे, अगर वो 10 से छोटा नहीं है तो। अगर 10 है, या मतलब वट एवर 10 ही होगा मैक्सिमम, तो 9 तक ही डिजिट्स पॉसिबल हैं, तो 10 से छोटा 4999 का हमें आउटपुट देना है 5K। 9999 का हमें देना है 10,000। तो जब हमारी वैल्यू जब हमारी वैल्यू 9 होगी या फिर 99 होगी, इन दो सिनेरियोज हमको दिक्कत आएगी सिर्फ इन वाले सिनेरियोज में, क्योंकि इन वाले सिनेरियोज में जब हम इस वैल्यू को ज़ीरो कर देंगे, इस वैल्यू को ज़ीरो कर देंगे, उसके बाद हमें लास्ट में 1 चाहिए। बट इन ऑल अदर सिनेरियोज हमारा आउटपुट इसी से आ जाएगा, क्योंकि जैसे ही वैल्यू उससे कम होगी हमारा आउटपुट आ जाएगा। हाँ, सिंपल। दिस शुड वर्क। It is working for these three. Let's try and check it out. Yeah, it works really good. The worst case scenario, we are using O of n complexity. But yeah. Next is move zeros. Let's try this one. I don't think I have. Okay, then this one as well. Okay. Fast slow point or something. Okay, let's just try. Given an integer array nums, move all zeros to the end of it while maintaining the relative order of the non-zero elements. Note that you must do this in place without making a copy of an array. देखो 0 1 0 3 12 0 1 0 3 and 12. This is the we have this as an output. Let's suppose कि हम एक लूप चलाते हैं शुरू से लेके लास्ट तक, and we check if the element is 0. We just swap it with the next element. Then we'll get 1 0 0 3 1 2, and then this would not work. If we run the loop from the next element, we will swap the element only if the element is non-zero, and we will again run the loop but from I plus 1 position. And again we will swap it until we get the output, and again we will swap it until we get the output. That's how we'll do it, but it's a brute force approach. Let's try this one first. इफ सबसे पहले तो लेंथ ले लेते हैं, इफ nums for I in range j comma n and j is equals to 0 initially. j मैंने इसलिए लिया है ताकि मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम j की वैल्यू को इंक्रीज कर दूं and then loop will restart from that position. I don't think it's necessary. या वो brute force approach easy रहेगी. Or we can do it using two pointer approach. Let me show you the two pointer approach. Let's take two pointers, one is slow and one is fast. This is slow and this. In starting we'll both assign both of them to initially 0. Alright, and we can run a loop in which एक लूप चला देंगे फास्ट का लेंथ तक, f का अप टिल n तक. ठीक है, फिर हम चेक करेंगे अगर जो हमारा एलिमेंटेड फास्ट है अगर वो 0 नहीं है, स्लो वाला 0 है, तब तो दोनों को स्वैप कर देंगे. ठीक है, इससे क्या होगा, स्लो वाले जो भी पीछे आते रहेंगे 0, तो हमारा स्लो पॉइंटर जीरोस पे लगातार मूव करता रहेगा एंड फास्ट वाला हमारा पीछे एलिमेंट्स को भेजता रहेगा. सो लेट्स, और फिर उसके बाद फास्ट तो हमारा प्लस होता रहेगा, बट हम स्लो को तभी प्लस करेंगे जब हमारा एलिमेंट उस पर 0 होगा. उस पर 0 नहीं होगा, इन ओनली दैट सिनेरियो वी विल चेंज द फास्ट स्लो. ओके, तो ये हो गया. देन एक स्लो पॉइंटर ले लेते हैं 0, 0, f for f in range n, 0, n और n एक ही बात है, उसकी स्टार्टिंग रेंज 0 से ही शुरू होती है। फोर्टी 49 मिनट्स की हमारी लाइव हो चुकी है। इट्स गुड, टुडे इज जस्ट स्टार्टिंग। ठीक है, थोड़ी सी थिंग्स आउट ऑफ पेस हैं और समथिंग है, आई डोंट हैव एक्सपीरियंस इन स्ट्रीमिंग और समथिंग, बट as we go ahead it will increase, it will get better, it will get more educational, more transparent, and you can say more understanding to you guys. So yeah, इसमें चेक करेंगे if nums at f is not equals to 0 and nums at slow is equals to 0, then we will swap these. Numset f comma numset s will be equals to numset s comma numset f. We have swapped it, else not else, एक हमें else में नहीं चेक करना है, हमें स्लो पॉइंटर को तभी मूव करना है if nums at s is not equals to 0, then we need to move s plus equals to 1। नहीं तो हमारा f तो प्लस हो ही रहा है, तो हमें f को असाइन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि वो अपने आप ही स्टार्टिंग से 0 असाइन होगा। ठीक है, आज शायद कोई भी व्यूअर नहीं है मेरी स्ट्रीम पे, बट ठीक है, never mind. I just wanted to start this. I have been thinking it for so many days. So today I started it on 11th of December. Alright guys, it's fine. I think that's it. And submit the code. We got it. Again, dynamic programming question. I'll just leave it aside for now. Running sum of 1D array. 1 plus 2 is equals to c, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equals to 6. 13 as follows. It's pretty simple. Let's just try to simply directly draw it. N is equals to len of मैंने ये किया नहीं होगा most probably. Yeah, I know it. Length of nums for I in range n. वैसे डायरेक्टली तुम मतलब अगर तुम्हें एक स्टेप कम करना है, एक टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी अगर, और वैसे तो इससे बहुत ज़्यादा इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता, बट अगर तुम्हें करनी ही है और बहुत ज़्यादा तुम्हें n का लेंथ का यूज़ प्रैक्टिकली नहीं है, देन यू कैन डायरेक्टली यूज़ फॉर आई इन रेंज लेन ऑफ नम्स, एंड हमें क्या करना है, हर एक एलिमेंट का एक हम अलग से वेरिएबल ले लेते हैं, करंट अंडरस्कोर सम इज इक्वल्स टू 0. ओके, एंड इसमें हमें क्या करना है, नम सेट आई इज इक्वल्स टू प्लस इज इक्वल्स टू current underscore sum, and whatever it is, it will plus to that, then current sum is equals to nums at I. Okay, yeah, it can simply do that. I think so, not sure. Okay, we need to return the another array. Yeah, I knew it. It's pretty simple. So what's the idea behind this is like let me 1 2 3 4 5 6, and output would be first 1 1 plus 2 3 3 plus 3 6 plus 4 10 plus 5 15 plus 6 21. So idea here is like this would be the sum of nothing but this, and this would be the sum of these two, and this would be this plus this, and this would be this plus this. So you can see the pattern, right? We just need to add the last number which we got to this one. So what I have done here is I have simply run the loop from starting to the end, and I have maintained a variable current sum that will store the current value. I mean this value for the next iteration, and once that sum is done and it has returned this, added this value to the nums, and then it will store the 6th value for the next iteration to add it in 4. Or we can do one more thing, is equals to we can start it from 1 comma len and nums at I minus 1, and that's it. Maybe I'm not sure, maybe. हम एक ही एरे में कर रहे हैं इसलिए इसको हमने थोड़ा सा और सिंप्लीफाई कर दिया है, एंड थोड़ी सी और टाइम स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी हमने थोड़ी सी और इसकी कम कर दी है. हमने पिछले एलिमेंट को डायरेक्टली ऐड करना शुरू कर दिया एंड रिटर्न द सम. सी, ओनली 2 लाइन्स ऑफ कोड. या, let's go ahead, and this one is find pivot index. Let's go with this one. My aim is to solve 6 problems every day. So it's already 58 minutes, not long, but yeah, 1 2 3 4, we have solved 4 questions. We'll try to solve 1 or 2 more questions, and that would be it for today. We'll continue ahead tomorrow. 6 questions per day, 50 days, 6 5 are 30, 300, and I know 6 questions won't be possible every day because there will be medium and hard questions that will take a lot of time for me. I have not learned many concepts, but I'll try to learn them. Those concepts questions will take a lot of time, like maybe more time. Then it would be difficult to solve 6 problems in a day. But on Saturday and Sunday, maybe one day or week or 2 days a week, we'll decide it later. In that, we will accelerate or like solve 2 3 extra questions to keep it in our bag so that we can do less questions for the next next day or something. Or if there are 3-4 questions that are lagging behind, that we are in negative from last week, then we will simply like complete those on that day and run the stream a little bit more. So yeah, but we will finish this whole sheet in 50 days. Like we will try to finish it and we'll try our best. So yeah, that's it. Find pivot index. Let's go to this question. Given an, I think I have not done this one right. I have done it, but okay, I don't remember what's that. Given an array of integers nums, calculate the pivot index of this array. The pivot index is the index where the sum of all the numbers is strictly to the left of the index is equal to sum of all the numbers strictly to the right index. The x on the left edge of an array, then the left sum is 0 because there are no elements to the left. This also applies to the right edge of the array. Return the leftmost pivot index. If no such index exists, return -1. So output is 3, pivot index is 3. So left sum would be nums of 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, 3. Pivot index is this. So left side 7, 3, 10 plus 1, 11, and this is 11. Right sum would be this. Stream is all good. There is no other viewers yet, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and solve this one. It's pretty easy. What we will be doing is like we will maintain two variables. Let's say left side and one would be right side. We will assign them both 0. Not both. We need to compare them. So what we can do is total, and that would be 1. That would be sum of nums. Okay. For index comma element and enumerate nums. If you don't know about what I just did, we are running a loop, for loop in the nums to get the index and element in a single loop. We'll run the loop from first value to the last value and get IDX. In IDX, we'll get the index for the first value. First, second, third, fourth, likewise, and an element will get the value for that particular index. So that's the idea behind this loop. And what we need to do is if left sum would be equals to right side, then return IDX. That would be what we need to return. And अगर नहीं होती है तो लेफ्ट साइड में plus is equals to element at the right side and right side से माइनस करते रहेंगे हम एलिमेंट को एंड देन return -1. This should work, but there is okay, I did one mistake. राइट साइड से हमें सम चेक करने से पहले रिमूव करना है, because for that particular index we are not using that value to calculate the sum. It works. आज क्वेश्चंस बहुत इजी थे, मे बी इसलिए जल्दी जल्दी हो गए. लेट्स आई एम नॉट completely aware about hash map and sets, but square of a sorted array squares. Let's try to solve this one. I'll solve the hash maps and sets one also, but it's just my first day, so I'm trying to, like, I'll just see how the stream went and everything. So yeah, that's it. Given an ये भी मैंने किया हो या नहीं. Okay, October, November, December. Okay, I did it 2 months before. So yeah, let's see. Given an integer array nums sorted in non-decreasing order, return an array of squares of each number sorted in non-decreasing order. Okay, simple. Return nums asterisk nums. I don't think it would work. Nah, we cannot multiply a sequence by non-int type arrays. Yeah, I knew it. So स्क्वायर सॉर्टेड 2 पॉइंटेड एरेज है, सॉर्टिंग है, निशांत 151 DSA Fraz DSA Sheets में है. तो इसको हम 2 पॉइंटर से ही करने का ट्राई करेंगे. सबसे पहले n में ले लेते हैं हम लेंथ ऑफ नम्स और 2 पॉइंटर्स को हम एक लेते हैं स्टार्ट कॉमा एंड इज इक्वल्स टू 0 कॉमा n -1, और एक हम ले लेते हैं पोजीशन जिसमें हम सारी वैल्यूज को लगातार डालते रहेंगे. while start is less than end. In that particular scenario, we will do is सारी वैल्यूज पॉजिटिव रहेंगी। सॉर्टेड है। एक एलिमेंट रिजल्ट में हम पोजीशन पे डाल देंगे nums at start into nums at start। और ये भी हम तब करेंगे if absolute of nums at start is greater than absolute of nums का end। Alright, else में भी हम कमांड C प्लस कमांड V इसमें हमने क्या किया, एंड को कर दिया और POS माइनस इक्वल्स टू 1 और इसमें कर देंगे हम एंड माइनस इक्वल टू 1 और इसमें कर देंगे हम स्टार्ट प्लस इक्वल टू 1। और हमने एक वो भी नहीं की है, array is result is equals to array of 0 कह लो because strict n। I think it should work। रिटर्न नहीं किया था, सॉरी। तो गाइस हमारे आज के 6 क्वेश्चंस कंप्लीट होते हैं. 1 2 3 4 5 6. These are 6 questions completed today, but मैं एक और ऐसी जगह बना दूंगा जहाँ पे हम ट्रैक कर सकें हमने कौन सा क्वेश्चन कहाँ पे किया है. जब चाहें तो हम उसका कोड देख सकें. एंड आई विल डॉक्यूमेंट दिस इन अ डिस्कॉर्ड, not in a discord, in GitHub as well. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Okay, I'll be ending stream now. Thank you for tuning in and follow along for mastering DSA. We will slowly start and master the complete DSA. Yeah. Thank you guys. Tata. See you. Bye bye.